Okay, guys, we all know Steam, right? Anyone who's a gamer, Steam is something you install on your computer. You have a game library. Now, Steam's kind of got this gray area relationship in China, right? First of all, the games are severely discounted. If you sign up for the sort of Asia, China, Steam. China, Steam. We've got a couple of friends. Games cost like 20% of what they usually cost because they realize that in China people will just pirate stuff anyway. So
we make it convenient and it's all in one place. You charge a little bit of money, they're willing to pay.
Yeah, exactly. So we got a couple of friends because they're cheapskates when they're living in China. Seriously, guys, pay the full price. Stop being such a cheapskate.
Well, and we can't play with them.
No, because it's like cut off. So they're cheapskates. So they signed up for the Chinese service and they pay like $20 for a game that we pay $64 for
Even
instance.
less.
Yeah, $15 or something. But Steam has now secretly been rolling out the alpha version of their censored Chinese Steam client. And this is really a big upset because some of my friends have got like hundreds of games and literally they're probably going to lose them all. But here's the fun part. Of course, China has a big problem with any sort of access to international gaming or international anything because it's out of their control. And that's why they're constantly banning games. Games have to be like specifically vetted before they're allowed. If you've got a PlayStation 4 in China, the Chinese PlayStation store has like FIFA and a couple of...
It's like 1% of the games.
They got like a handful of games.
And they banned the international PSN store.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get anything. So if there's a game that maybe has China as like a villain or there's anything
Dude, it's not even that. Look at Animal Crossing on the Switch. Just because you can draw stuff and Hong Kong people are like,
drawing like... Yeah, they blocked that. But it's quite crazy. I mean, even if there's like a spat with the NBA or something, they'll block NBA 2K or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just garbage like this.
Right.
So... anyway, Steam, this new version of Steam, get this. How many games do you think are going to be available when it finally releases? Because it's on the way to being released.
Well, let's think about how many games are already on Steam.
Thousands, dude.
Right.
Thousands.
40.
You'll be able to choose out of 40 games. But it gets even better. In Steam, when you log in, you have your username. You have a little avatar. Yeah. You're not allowed to have a username.
Show it.
Yeah, okay. So
I want to read this quick.
Okay, go for it.
Healthy Gaming Advisor, and this I'm assuming this pops up, right?
Yeah.
Boycott harmful games. So the CCP is telling you, and actually dictated to Steam, to tell people to not play games that they don't like.
Yeah.
Reject game piracy. Exercise self-protection. Avoid deception.
Yeah.
Moderation promotes brain health. Excess play is harmful to the body. Well-planned use of your time will lead to a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, we have
This is 1984.
We have to give a bit of backstory. China has a massive problem with internet addiction, and like with the youth who just basically are addicted to games. They play like LOL and whatever, like just don't do anything else. Drop out of school, go live in an internet cafe.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah. They've got internet re-education camps where they use shock therapy. At least, maybe not now. They used to, but it's a big deal.
It's a big deal societally. Yeah.
But still, this is getting really draconian.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. By the way, these are screenshots of the alpha release. Yeah. These are actual screenshots. It hasn't been released yet.
Correct.
We don't know when the timeline is exactly.
I'm getting some QQ vibes here.
Yeah, what does this say?
What is this garbledy-gook? So you see, go point up here at this, I guess you can't see it up there. Yeah. The question mark thing.
Yeah.
There's no avatar there for a reason. You're not allowed to have an avatar in Chinese Steam, and the reason being is the CCP doesn't want someone to have a picture of a Taiwan flag.
Yes.
Winnie the Pooh. Protester, Winnie the Pooh. They're that butthurt and scared that everyone's just anonymous, right? Number two, you can't have a username, so I can't be called like F the CCP. I can't. Yeah. Just get a random number.
You get a random number. So that's the thing. You can't be like I am Serpent today or whatever, and your friends can find you. You will be given a random number.
How communist is that?
It's ridiculous.
It's so like communist games.
Here's
your number. Get in line.
Yeah, you're totally. And I think it probably randomly generates every time you join as well. So people can't even like hang on to.
Well, you probably add them, right? See it as a friend base. But.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. So you get a very long name, and you're not allowed to have an avatar, of course.
And you get 40 games.
Yeah, 40 games only. But here's the part that really gets to me.
Right.
Here's Counter-Strike, okay?
Right.
All right, what does it
very
say down there?
Very popular in China.
Playtime exceeded. You can't play this game between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. the following day. Please take a break. Okay.
You can't make this up.
No. So basically, the Communist Party of China is going to dictate when you can play games. And if they think you're playing for too long, they're just going to shut you off.
You will enjoy your 40 games.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Yeah, you're only allowed an hour.
Bad for your health.
Yeah.
Avoid deception.
Yeah. So now, basically, all of our friends in China who have Steam accounts are very worried that they're going to lose their massive game libraries.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out if they get to keep it or not. But still,
I mean, they can go screw themselves. I love those guys, but I don't care about that.
No.
I care about. This is what I care about. Of course, the Chinese government's going to do something like this, but Steam, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Capitulating. Just because they want that freaking market. It's the most greedy bullshit thing. You're punishing Chinese people by allowing this to flourish.
Also, what are you going to sell? 40 games?
40 games.
I guess they're expecting like 1 billion people are going to buy those 40 games.
Reminds me of those, remember like, they have those infomercials for those like black and white handhelds, like 99 games in one. You don't need those expensive cartridges.
Meanwhile, there's like two games with like different colors.
Yeah, no, it's different difficulty.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's nonsense. Anyway, yeah, so that's something that's in the world news. We'll keep an eye on this. Of course, it hasn't been rolled out yet, but this is the alpha version. And we can expect that something like this is coming because they have already banned international multiplayer games. So you're not allowed to game with foreigners anymore.
They don't want them Chinese people to talk to.
Yeah, they don't. That's the problem. Is they don't want any kind of outside influence.
One road.
Yeah, it's such a sad state of affairs where you cannot allow your own local populace to talk to people outside. No,
but they want a unified.
Because you're so worried about the fact that the outside world might have different opinions. It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Slave owners.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. So this guy's just painting the pig black so he can sell it for a lot more at market. Let's move on to some more hammy humor. Okay.
Wow, they're going for it, aren't they? Some of his clothes were thrown out the window. A lot of them were cut up. Some of them were burned.
She was too crazy.
She lunged at him with a knife.
She was in this jealous rage. If you don't go home now, I'm going to walk out into traffic and kill myself.
When I take a breath, you fill up my life.